Hello and welcome to another video. In this video, we're going to be working on largest three same-digit number in a string. And you're given a string num representing a large integer, and integer is good if it meets the following conditions. Substring of length 3, and it consists of only one unique digit. Return the maximum good integer as a string, or the empty string if no such integer exists. Note a substring is a continuous sequence of characters within a string. There may be leading zeros. So in this first example, the biggest number you can have is 777. You can also have 333, but 777 is bigger. And in the second example, we have 000 is the biggest one. And in the third example, there's nothing. So there's a really easy way to do this. And pretty much all we have to do is we can just go character by character. And we're going to go through every single character except for, so let's actually take this, make it a little bigger. This. So we're going to go character by character, but we are not going to look at this character and this character. And what we can do then is for every character, we'll just say, is it equal to its left neighbor and its right neighbor? So for character 7, we'll see, is it equal to 6 and 7? And if it is equal to 6 and 7, what we can actually do that makes things really easy is we can just initialize the result to the empty string. And if the character is equal to the left and the right, that means we have a valid 3 character. But we don't actually need to record the entire 3 character, right? We can just record the 1 character, and then at the very end we can just multiply that by 3. So what would happen here is we'd find the 7. We'd say, okay, the 7 is good. And then the nice thing is this is very convenient, is a character, any character, right, like 0, is greater than the empty string. So if we just say maximize the result to the character that we found and the previous result, 0 will be greater than the empty string. And if you just do one character at a time, those characters are already, you can easily do a greater than, right? So 9 will be greater than 7 and so on, right? You don't even have to convert them to integers. So that's pretty much all we have to do is we just go through. For every character, we just check, are its left and right neighbor the same as that character? If it is, then we just maximize the result, and we literally store the 1 character. So at the end, our result will either have 1 character, right? It'll either have a 9 or 7 or 3 or whatever, or it'll be the empty string. And at the very end, we can take our result and just multiply by 3. And the empty string multiplied by 3 will still be the empty string. And a 7 or a 9 or something multiplied by 3 will give us that 777 or 999 or so on. And we can actually just compare strings for equality because the bigger number is already always bigger than the smaller number. And so that's basically all we need to do. So we just go through all of these, look for things, and multiply by 3. So here we'd find the 777. We would store the 17. Then when we find a 3, we're going to say 7 is bigger than the 3, so we're going to store the 7. And here we only find a 0, so 0 is bigger than the empty string, which is also convenient for us. And here we're never going to find anything, so we can just return the empty string and multiply by 3. Now we have enough to code it up. So we're going to initialize our result to be the empty string. And we can just loop through every character except for the last and first character because we're going to compare to its neighbors. So the left and last, or the first and last character can't be that midpoint of the 3 characters. So we'll say for I in range 1 length num minus 1. Then we could say if num I equals num minus 1 equals num I plus 1. Then we have a valid character, so we can just maximize our result. So maximum of result and that character. And the reason this is faster, I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to be the same time complexity, but we don't need to build a substring of 3 characters. We can just take that one, and then we know it's a repeating character. So we don't have to always build a substring of 3 characters and compare character by character. No need to do that. So we're just going to compare this to this. Num I, yeah. And now our result will either be the empty string or it will be a single digit number. So we can just return result multiplied by 3. Empty string multiplied by 3 is still the empty string, and a number multiplied by 3 will be a 3-digit string. So we can run this. And there we go. And as far as complexity, it's all over the place because it's going to be O(n) for everyone. You can make a few less comparisons or whatever if you really care, but this is basically as good as it gets. And so now let's talk about the time and space. So time, pretty straightforward, right? It's just O of n. We're just traversing through a string. And space is O of 1 because we are only storing the result, which is just one character. And yeah, really easy one. So hopefully you liked this one. If you did, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.